Hey, all you hosers from the internet. Since I'm in Minnesota, I decided to do a Canadian beer, eh? And it's called Le Fin du Monde. I think it's a Pixies album, eh? Or one of those bands from the rock scene. I heard it's 9% ABV, eh? You know, most hosers don't want to try this kind of stuff because it's very kicker. Most people say, hey, why do you want to drink such a strong beer, eh? Why don't you just do something easy like a lager? And a lager is something that you drink every day, sometimes multiple times a day, eh? But hey, take off if you don't want to try these bigger beers like this Le Fin du Monde. You know, eh? I think they drink this in like Confusion Corner in Winnipeg up there in Canada, eh? Minnesotans say, eh? But say, yo betcha. And this beer right here is from Unibro. Some hosers can't pronounce it right. I can pronounce it properly here. So we're going to crack this baby open and we're going to see what's going on. Don't be taken off before I'm taken off, eh? Ooh, that sounded good. Do a little side pour here. We're supposed to have a tulip glass for these Belgian style beers, eh? But I don't have one of those. I'm just a simple folk from Minnesota. Yeah, you betcha, eh? So we're going to put it in this semi-fancy glass. This is kind of fancy. Is it too fancy for every hoser out there on the internet? I don't know, but we'll find out here. I'm smelling it. I can smell some yeast of that Belgium-y. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh wow. And I'm not just getting hot wearing all these clothes inside a house right now, you know, doing this video. This is real stuff. Look at this. Oh man. Wow, there's some head on that thing. All right, I'm gonna try this first sip. Ready? I mean, that was just foam right there. I still have to get to the beer. I mean, hold on there. Relax. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. It says it's a triple. Triple is like more than two. This rich and sophisticated triple has earned many hosers several international titles, eh? Thanks to its refined taste, marketing of notes, fruits and spices. Fruits? I didn't think Canada had fruit. It's not even tropical up there. This is a tribute to Quebec, the land encountered by French. Encountered? Don't you mean conquered? I wonder if they know Bret the Hitman Hart. He was a good wrestler from Canada, eh? I think he's from Quebec, is he? Is that Bruno Sammartino? I should ask Mean Gene. He might know. Here we go. More pour. If you haven't noticed, behind me is the flag of Canada. We say "Oh Canada" because that's what they do in Canada. Most hosers say, wait a second, I thought you're American, you're from Minnesota. And I say, yeah, you betcha, but Canada is our brother right above us. And sometimes he weighs a little too much because it's right up there. And I'm like, hey, hold on there. Get off my shoulders. When it's a cold winter night like it is here tonight, well, it's not too cold. It's cold, but there's no snow. And when there's snow, it gets colder. And then when it's colder, then you drink one of these because, you know, all those other hosers are like saying, hey, why don't you bring some beer over to my house? And I'm like, what kind of beer do you want? And it's like, oh, this Le Fin du Monde, Trump du Monde, Pixies album. And they're like, yeah. And okay, so Unibroki, Brucka? Yeah, they said, hey, why don't you guys try some of this stuff? And I said, okay, I'll try some of this, you know, but all this other stuff is just wacky. So here, I'll go it again. I'm trying it again right now. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, this is the stuff. This is the stuff to get if you're in Quebec, because Quebec is over on the other side of the country in Canada, and those Canadians, they say, hey, are you from the East Coast or the West Coast? And I go, what do you mean, California or New York? And they go, no, West Coast. And I'm like, West Coast? What? And I go, oh, the Canadian, oh, okay. Yeah, so anyways, if you're in a store, I would advise trying to get one of these Le Fin de Mondes, and you could try to speak French a little better. Maybe they might understand what you're trying to look for in the story. And don't look like a hoser because you just don't speak French that good. And even though if you're an American, it's a beer you can drink here. Eh? Hosers? Go take off now.